Hello everyone, Monique here, wishing you a happy full moon in Scorpio. The full moon will be here Friday, May 1st at 1:22 p.m. Eastern Time, and it will be at 11 degrees of Scorpio. Scorpio full moons are always intense. This is a wonderful opportunity for us to dive deep into our emotions and to descend into our subconscious mind. In fact, a full moon in Pluto invites us to step into the shadows. One of the gifts the full moon of Pluto has for us is that when we take that deep dive into the subconscious, it helps us to see what is hidden. It helps to reveal what is hidden. We get a better look at patterns that are unproductive or outdated, or just things that are no longer aligning with who we are becoming. 2026 is the year of becoming. And this is a very special moment to support that shift. So if you are feeling stuck or heavy or emotional, or perhaps you're not clear about what the next step will be, I want to tell you, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Pluto helps us in that journey deep down. It helps us not only to see what is hidden, but it helps us to release it. And most importantly, it helps us to transform. Now, this full moon is a little bit more intense than many of the ones in the past for several reasons. For one reason, it has a very challenging aspect or relationship. Both the sun and the moon will be in a very challenging relationship to Pluto. And Pluto is a serious planet. I always describe Pluto as that bad mother because Pluto takes no prisoners. Pluto does not ask us, it takes what no longer belongs. The most important thing with Pluto is to remember to surrender and to do it with grace. Pluto is definitely not asking for your opinions or not negotiating with you at all. So again, remember, however you're feeling with this full moon, to surrender and to do it with grace. The other reason that this time is a little bit more intense than normal is that we have on May 6th, Pluto stationing retrograde. When a planet stations, it is appearing to stand still, and it is preparing to do one of two things. One, it is preparing to go retrograde, which is when a planet appears to be moving backwards. And that is an important time. It is a time for inner reflection. It's a time for reevaluation and review and to rethink. The other thing that a planet is preparing to do when it's stationed is that it's after the retrograde period is over, it stations direct, meaning that it is going to appear to be moving forward. So we have a Pluto who is now in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius will be retrograde on May 6th. And this is important. There's a lot of Pluto energy right now, and this is that opportunity to really it's an opportunity for us to really dig deep and just get rid of, this is a powerful time for transformation. So with Pluto on your side, you really have an opportunity to just quit cold turkey these patterns that are not working for you. Pluto will be in retrograde for, I think, about 5 months. It will be there retrograde until October 15th. So during that period, from May 6th to October 15th, think of it as a psychological audit. You are getting rid of whatever patterns, habits, people, things that no longer align with the person you are becoming. So I just want to say that, again, when a planet is stationed, it is appearing to stand still. And therefore the energy is concentrated, it's magnified. There's no ignoring it. So it's a wonderful time to really step into that discomfort and really take audit of what does not work for you. Please keep these dates in mind. You have May 1st, which is the full moon in Scorpio, and it's the big reveal, right? You get to see some of those patterns that are hidden from you. Then we have May 6th, which is Pluto stationing retrograde. And this is the descent. This is when you're going to really do that psychological audit, really be honest and truthful. You know, Pluto really digs deep to get to the truth. So this is when you're going to have that period to really work, do that inner work. And then October 15th, you have Pluto stationing direct. And this is where you emerge. This is when you rise up to the new pattern, the new blueprint, the new foundation that you are laying down in your life. Think of this period of building a home, right? You have a home that is crumbling in certain places, is just leaking, structurally unsound. And so you're going to raise that house, completely gut it, get rid of it. And you're going to make sure that the foundation is firm, that it's solid, that it's dependable. And you're going to build something new and something exciting, something that aligns with your integrity. So for these 5 months, you have a new title. You're the architect of integrity. Whenever I write a blog, and there's lots of information in the blog, I have, again, some wonderful rituals to support you during this full moon. I want you to know that a song always pops into my head. As soon as I think about the moon, there is some song that shows up. And the song that showed up for this blog, I think is just perfect. It's by Adele and it's Skyfall. And if you listen to the lyrics, that's exactly what we are here to do right now in this full moon. Now, I won't sing for you, but I want to just repeat a few of the lines to just show you how perfectly this aligns with what we are here to do right now in this full moon. The song starts with, "This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue. I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen. So let the sky fall. Let it crumble. We'll stand tall and face it all together." And that is the magic of this full moon in Scorpio. Rest. Stay hydrated. Spend time doing the inner work. And know that we're in this together. And if you need support in any way, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to do a natal chart reading for you. I'd be happy to give you more clarity on what's going on, because this is not just about Pluto in Aquarius going retrograde. We have Uranus that just moved into Gemini. We have a lot of things going on. And so there's a lot of major change in many areas of your life. For right now, you can look to your 8th house. Look to the house that is ruled by Aquarius. And that will give you an idea of where you need to do that psychological audit. You can also look to your Gemini house, because this is where Uranus is going to create a revolution. And you know, Pluto is in Aquarius, and Aquarius also is about evolution. So we have to let go so that we can evolve. And of course, I always encourage you to look at the degrees. That's why I give you the 11 degrees, let you know exactly what degree the full moon will be in. So when you look at the house that is ruled by Scorpio, we're talking about the house that's ruled by Pluto, the house that's ruled by Gemini. This is the full moon in Scorpio. So also look at the house that's ruled by Scorpio. And look at, first, if there are any planets in the house to give it a little bit more in-depth meaning. Or if not, just look at the degree on the house, the cusp. It will have a degree. And if you have planets or the house is within 3 degrees of 11, so whether that is 14 degrees or 8 degrees, so anywhere from 8 to 14 degrees, this will be a little bit more personal or meaningful for you. So as I said, and I'll say it again, there's a lot going on. We have the full moon in Scorpio. We have Pluto going retrograde. We just, this past week, had Uranus entering Gemini. So there's a lot of things going on. And once again, I'm here to support you. We'll face it all together. If you need any support with getting more clarity on your next step and who you are becoming, please give me a call, text me, email me. My number is always on the bottom of the blog, and I'd be happy to support you with a reading. So remember, the most important thing about Scorpio is that it is a moment for us to step into our power. And that's what all of this is about. Recognizing patterns that keep us powerless and making a commitment to release them, to surrender them, and to step into our authenticity. So happy full moon in Scorpio.